on the NPT. Rolling. 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 Rolling on the National Putting Tour. Rolling.
Welcome, putting fans from across the nation. We are here for the 2025 Pecan National Putting Championship. We are here in beautiful Queen Creek, Arizona. The temperature is absolutely perfect. Let's take a quick look at this 18-hole putting course. This course is built by the company PopStroke. It's one of the better courses that they've ever created. 18 holes. We play every hole to a par 3, so it plays to a par 54. And you can see the great view of this course. There's the finishing hole 18. Now let's get down to the action. Hole number 4, Nick DeGennaro. Nick has become sort of a veteran here at this course. He plays in the local leagues out here. Here's John Kropanak with a great birdie on 4. And now John Weichel on hole 4, and you can see how these holes can get away from you. Now John Weichel, hole 5. He's got this on a great line. Can it drop? Oh, yes. John Weichel with an ace on hole 5.
Gotta love it.
John, how you putting out there, buddy?
Well, I had a 1, I had a 5, I had a 4. Just made another one. So
Roller coaster time,
It's
huh?
a little bit of a roller coaster. Hey, it's a lot of fun out here on the NPT. It's a challenging course, but 5s are still pretty high.
As always, some great commentary from John there. Here's Jeff Kirk, hole 6. Just doesn't break over for him. Jeff coming off a big win at the San Diego Putting Championship. And Jeff's going to tap in for his birdie there. Here's Nick DeGennaro. That was actually for par. He had putted out of that sand trap. It drifted way to the right, and he made that for a nice par. Here's Nick St. Clair. Nick, one of the favorites today. Playing it very conservative there on that putt, and that's what you got to do out here at these putt tech courses. It's very difficult to go after second putts with a lot of aggression. You run the risk of it drifting into the water or drifting down another shelved hill. Here's Richard Herbert, NPT mainstay. Richard just had a Final Four finish at the Bar Putt Championship. Unfortunately, he's struggling a little bit there with hole 5. Now we got John Kropanak, hole number 6. One of the easier holes on the course. You just roll it right through the water, breaks a little bit left to right. Players play a different amount of break on this hole. He's got that for a nice birdie. And there's Jeff Kirk with a nice make. Here's Jeff Kirk again. A nice make for him. And we got Nick St. Clair. We are now in round 2 of this 2-round tournament. Nick DeGennaro and Nick St. Clair both shot very good scores in the first round. I think they both shot 13 under in the first round. So as of right now, it looks like sort of a 2-horse race between Nick DeGennaro and Nick St. Clair. Sean Tate had a great first round at -10. Now we got Nick St. Clair, hole 5. Nick St. Clair has also been playing in the league play out here. He's one of the top putters at Pecan. He wipes the sweat off his brow there. An easy birdie for him. Now we got Nick St. Clair out of the sand trap. Very tough putt here, and he makes it. And now Nick St. Clair, hole 8, asking for it to stop, and it just won't stop. It's going to drift down that hill. Here's one of our beginners on 14. Here's Nick St. Clair's brother having a tough go. And now Nick St. Clair. Beautiful birdie. Now we go to Nathan Strand. Nathan had a pretty decent first round. And now Jeff Kirk for birdie on 10. And he's going to tap that in for a par. Now we got Nick DeGennaro, hole number 8. Great birdie. Can we go to the back 9 here? Here's Nick DeGennaro on hole 11, and watch out. This thing's rolling right back to him. And there's a tough miss for Jeff Kirk. Here's another one of our beginners on hole 14. And now Eric Showers, hole 16. And here's Jeff Kirk, hole 15. Nightmare situation. Here's a bird's eye view of the final holes. This facility is just immaculate. Maybe one of the greatest finishes in competitive putting. These white walls are just phenomenal. Here's Joshua Henderson trying to get into the clubhouse here. He's playing with Brett Novak. These are the top 2 amateurs in the field. You can see a great view of Pecan Lakes Entertainment Center here. And Jeff Kirk's second putt on hole 15, and this one's coming right back to him. What a nightmare for Jeff Kirk. Here's a couple of our beginners. You can see how tough these holes are. If it's just a little bit short on some of these holes, the ball just rolls right back to you. With authority for this young lady right here. Great putt for her. Just shows you that even the beginners out here can make aces. Here's Jeff Kirk hitting his third putt. And this is when you just want to pick up your ball and go home. Here's John Weichel finishing up. John sort of in the middle of the pack today. And here's Mr. St. Clair. He's going down that right-hand side. It seems like most of the players now are going right on hole 18. Here's Brock Gillespie, hole 15. Brock's making a little bit of a run. He went 4 under on his first round, but he's really got it going on the second round. Oh, yes. And there's our first leaderboard. Brock Gillespie moved into third place with that putt. But Nick St. Clair is just dominating at 23 under. Nick DeGennaro in second place right now at 17 under. Here's Sean Tate. Sean having a little bit of a tough second round. Shot 10 under his first round, but currently at +3 on his second round. Now here's Nick DeGennaro out of the sand trap. What a putt for Nick. And Nick moves into second place right there. What a beauty. Now here's Brock Gillespie finishing up. This is for the course record 39.
Course record, baby. Course record 39. Pecan. See what these boys can do.
Brock had the greatest round ever played at Pecan National. The only other person that's shot a 39 is the guy that built the course. His name's Cameron. He knows every line out here, and he's an excellent putter. He's also shot a 39. Now here's Nick St. Clair. He's running a little bit long, but he's playing with house money here. As long as he doesn't do anything super silly, he's going to win this tournament. He's now at 25 under. Here's Nick DeGennaro playing for second at this point. He's ran that quite a bit long. Brock Gillespie in the clubhouse at 19 under. And here's Richard Herbert. Almost makes it there on 16. Now Nick DeGennaro fighting for second place. What a gutsy effort that was. Beautiful putt for him. Here's Nick St. Clair. Nick taking sort of a victory lap here. He's at -25. Here's Richard Herbert with his second putt. Now let's go to John Kropanak. John is well back from third, but not anymore. What an ace on 17. That gets him to 18 under. So here's John Kropanak fighting to get into that second place position. He's got this on a great line, but it just gets a little bit to the left, and you can see how penalizing this green is here on 18. Now here's John Kropanak with a gutsy second putt. Can he do it? Oh, yes. Mr. Kropanak at 19 under, tied for second. And now we go to Nick DeGennaro. Nick going up the left-hand side here. And you thought that was a perfect putt. It ends up drifting back, and he just can't go after this putt. So he plays it safe, takes a par here, and he'll finish tied for second. Great tournament for Nick DeGennaro. Nick DeGennaro had won the Nathan Strand PopStroke tournament this Saturday morning. And he adds another great finish to his list. Now here's Nick St. Clair once again, victory lap time. The king of Pecan, Nick St. Clair, 27 under. What a tournament.
Amateur champion.
Brent Novak, you've won the amateur flight at Pecan National Putting Championship. Well done, man. How'd you do it?
I did it with an ace, and I did it with a lot of hard work. This is a tough course. It's going to be a lot of fun to come back and do it in a couple of weeks. Whenever you guys are back, I'll be back. I got to put a shout out to Josh. Josh played a hell of a game. I think he came in second to me. But Pecan National, this is a tough course.
Well done, man. Well, we hope to see you next year. Nick St. Clair, you are the Pecan National Putting Champion, man. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. 27 under. Tell me about your tournament today and what you felt like out there.
You know, it was Nick DeGennaro and I. We both kind of said it was the day of the Knicks. You know, we fed off each other, and it was nothing felt different. Things just kind of went my way, and I felt like I got in a good setup position every time I stood over the ball, and I think that's what did it. You know, I just felt comfortable.
Shooting a number like that, there must have been a lot of aces, man. I mean, I would imagine you had a bunch of aces out there?
Yeah, there was, I think I had eight aces. Yeah. Yep.
Well, congratulations, man. You are the king of Pecan, 2025 Pecan National Putting Champion. Well done, man.
Appreciate it.
We hope you've enjoyed this recap video for the 2025 Pecan National Putting Championship. Please subscribe to this channel for future putting video updates.